From a very young age, my father was a professor here, and we hung out here as kids from the time I was like 3. So it goes way back. And then I decided to come here for college and became pretty involved initially with athletics, because that's what I did, and that was my favorite thing to do. I did go to class, but played on the basketball team and the tennis team, and became involved in student government. Just had some of the best friendships and long-lasting friendships that I've started here. Kathy Navarro was one. She played basketball and tennis with me. I didn't really play tennis, but they let me on the team because they needed people. So Sue Kortakowski, she was vice president. I was president of student government, and she was the vice president. And we've stayed in touch all these years, and it's just amazing that after 50 years, you still have these friendships from college. It was a very positive experience the whole time, and probably opened up a lot of doors for me. I got a job as a nurse. I had already worked in a hospital, so I stayed there for a little bit, and then when I had a year of experience, I was accepted as a Peace Corps volunteer. So Peace Corps, I think, was probably the most rewarding experience I had in my career, because it was just so different, and the people so appreciated everything we did. But it probably made me appreciate modern healthcare a little bit more. We made our own gauze. You know, you get a great big roll of gauze and you made your own gauze. We had to sterilize our needles and syringes and sharpen the needles on stones, and it was just a whole different world. And then the other thing I did that was so rewarding was working at Shriners Burns Hospital in Galveston and taking care of the kids there. It was just amazing there. I just remember I worked with the kids in an exercise program. It was in research, and this 13-year-old from Mexico, his mom, he was burned, and his mom took him to a little clinic or something by canoe, and they just said, well, just take him home, he's gonna die. And it just happened that somebody was there that knew about Shriners, and they would go anywhere to pick up kids and take them back. And so he got brought to Galveston. And he goes, for some reason I'm alive and I have to do something with my life. And I was just like, oh my God, this is like a kid. And kids are like that everywhere, but it was just so, just one of those things that I remember. And then of course, flying around on helicopters and jets, that was fun too. Continued volunteer work. I was big brother, big sister, coaching clinics and just stuff like that. And then I became involved with Homeland Security and FEMA, deployed with them on a number of different things. Actually went to New York City for 9/11 and hurricanes and stuff like that. So just always working and keeping busy. So what brought me back to Buffalo was my husband died, and I just wanted to be closer to family. I'd been gone for so long, and it's been great being back with family. And so at that time, when I came back, I became involved with the Alumni Association, stayed on the board for 6 years and was vice president for one of those, and it's been a great experience. I am honored to be receiving the Anne Lum Award. I am very attached to Jewel, and it's an honor. I never expected to get this award, but it's an honor.